Alright, this is Consultx reporting in for the Heat Signature Daily Challenge of the 16th of December, 2018. Our character today is... Oh no. Our character today is a technophobe. At least we're not on an off-world ship, and at least we aren't a pacifist. We are a technophobe. We don't want to be seen. That's fine. That's easy. We can murder everybody. Technophobes, although they are fools when it comes to gadgets, they aren't necessarily when it comes to guns. Looks like this guy has an automatic concussive rifle, so he's not going to be murdering people until I take their guns and then I shoot them. Sovereign people, they have lethal guns. We're weak. We don't have a melee weapon. It's fine. Whatever. Sovereign people, they might have long blades. It's too bad that we won't get to have any, but we will get to have regular murder guns. We have a glitcher's tick. That's great for going fast. It'll allow me to not have to worry about approaching from the correct direction, getting to the airlock as quickly as fast. So things are looking okay, aside from the fact that we are technophobic. Looks like our guards are people who explode when you shoot them, and people who dash to you. So the dash to you people are quite convenient. I can lure them over, murder them all. It'll be great. The exploding people, I need to make sure to use my gun, or I need to be far away. We have 30 seconds, so if we explode somebody, that'll mean that we have 30 seconds to bring in the sovereign officer. We also want to be very careful about exploding somebody, although it'll probably be only one person in a room, but if there were two exploding people and we blew up one of them, it would kill the other, and that would be a disaster. We want to non-lethally shoot the bring in target, and other than that, there's really nothing special going on. We're looking for Pansy Belzer. Ooh, we are quite close to the sovereign ship that we're going after. Teleport right in. Actually, we were so close that we wasted time in the process of getting into the pod. That's actually unlucky, but whatever. This is a technophobe daily. Hopefully things go horribly wrong for people who are not me, and I can get a good score. Looking at this situation, we have a sentry gun that we can turn off below us. We have people that we can steal keycards from. But actually, oh no, this rifle is quiet. I was thinking that this rifle was loud for a moment. I was very excited because I was going to lure Guard Castle into the room and take his keycard. That might have been a risky strategy because this is a quite long ship, and we would have 30 seconds. I want to grab this crate while I'm moving through. And I want to grab this crate too. So it might have been a bad play to set off the alarm and lure this guy in. I don't have ways to blow up fuel barrels. If I really wanted to mess around, I could run in front of this sentry gun to shoot that fuel barrel, to blow it up, to create noise, to lure people over. But we're getting too fancy. There's no way that's the right play. Deactivate the sentry gun. I'm gonna shoot this guy, steal his keycard, and then go down, shoot these guys, go down, and then right to steal from this cargo crate. Is it worth going, rather than going right, is it worth going down in order to go a little bit faster, but lose access to this item? Wait, yeah. Because we have to backtrack and go up in order to get this item. I think it's probably worth getting the item. I generally favor going after items, but the white whale, I'm constantly one step behind Terin, and he frequently skips crates that are a little bit out of the way. So maybe it's not worth it, but I don't know. Sometimes my strategy is better, sometimes his is better. Hopefully I get... Ooh, I'm a technophobe, actually. I hate technophobes, but that informs the idea of not going after a crate, because if it's a melee weapon, or if it's like something that would have otherwise been good, it's just gonna break. I'm actually not gonna go for the crate. Plans change. Technophobes. Will ruin your day. I almost shot that guy with my gun, not realizing that the glitch dash guy had glitch dash to me. That would have been bad because it probably would have alerted somebody and set off the alarm. I think it would have been a recoverable error, but I'm glad I was able to avoid it. Alright, I am skipping the crate, although regardless of what I was doing, I would want to go down here, so. I'm using auto-pathing to go as quickly as possible. Using the middle mouse button. Okay, so I could try and do some fancy things with auto-pathing and remote controlling my paw and sending it over here, and then knocking this guy out, capturing, picking him up at the same time that I knock out guard Tsukino. That's a lot of moving parts, and I don't feel like messing around, so I'm just gonna throw Pansy Belzer, blast him, stash his stealth shield, open this crate, slow down time while picking things up. Once again, the illustrious Terin, providing us with more ancient wisdom. And then I want to fly directly away from the ship in order to minimize the time on or near the ship. I think that one went pretty well. Feeling pretty good about how that went. I skipped the one crate and I still ended up with a slipstream, 2 cell shields, and a key clunner. I have a vast array of gadgets that are all going to break very quickly. The other thing about technophobes is that I never know when it's best to use slipstream just to go fast, because there's a lot of tricksy things you can do, especially with the... I'm trying to think of an adjective like ancient or whatever that I could apply to the wisdom of Terin, but it's taken me too long. My vocabulary is not developed enough to think of more adjectives. Suffice it to say, Terin knows things, and one of the things he knows is that if you auto-path while you are using a slipstream and then it runs out, you maintain the speed for the duration of the auto-path. So you can go super fast, even if your slipstream breaks or you don't want to use another use or whatever. And so I never know when to use slipstreams for speed and when to save them so that I don't get stuck with no gadgets in a bad situation when I'm a technophobe, which is another reason why I hate being a technophobe. It hurts me. My very being rebels against technophobia. Anyways, moving on to the next mission, we see that the alarm response is light reinforcements, which could be a concern because I think we have a subverter, but I'd rather not use it to like deal with a defender or whatever. All of our guards are chumps, which is quite good. We have many sentry guns that could be annoying. We have lots of stealth shields and slipstreams to potentially avoid them. Jammer gates make the slipstreams a little bit worse, and we need a non-lethal weapon because again this is a capture mission. We have our concussive gun, and let's go. Looks like the ship is very close to the station again. Alright, but we didn't waste any extra time. So immediately starting off, the sentry gun is facing me. I think I'm just gonna slam a stealth shield use because why not? You know, I have 2 of them. Want to go as fast as possible. Inconveniently, this sentry gun is also, well, this sentry gun will probably have moved by the time I get down there. I could also go for this crate. Again, I'm a technophobe, so crates are less useful. I have an extreme range key cloner. I could key clone this level 2 key card, run through here. I'm capturing this guy down here. The most direct path is to go to the right. I can run down, shoot this guy, teleport his key card to me, run down here, hopefully shoot one of these guys, and teleport their key card to me as well. I'll set off the alarm, but it's it's regular reinforcements. No, I think it was light reinforcements, and so that means they take longer, I'm pretty sure. I'll probably have plenty of time. It could be a major concern if a defender spawned and our target Jazz Arga moved up. But even if that occurred, I could lure Jazz Arga into a window room and launch us both out. So I think I'm going to go for the speed strats. Shoot this guy, run down here, shoot one of these guys, and run through here, hoping this sentry gun is moved by the time I get there, in order to take the most direct route to Jazz Arga. If Jazz Arga is still down there, then I'll also grab this crate, maybe down here. I think Jazz Arga will probably have moved back into this room. If that is the case, then the fastest path will be to go back up, and I will skip this crate too, because I think that my gear is sufficient. I have 1 subverter use, and I can use that subverter use to subvert somebody's shield if my target has a shield in the next mission. If things go horribly wrong and I end up using the subverter, I might go after this crate. So let's go. We will start by stealth shielding. Rest in peace, Stealth Shield. I didn't expect you to stay alive, but I'm disappointed that you didn't. It is a defender arriving in 2 seconds, so I misunderstood. Well, maybe it was regular reinforcements. Sometimes it's like 12 seconds or something, or 15. And I think that means, or I think that's what happens when it's light reinforcements. I think this is regular reinforcements. I really don't remember. This isn't something I've like figured out. It'd be nice to figure that out, though. I think it'd be useful in some situations for shaving off precious seconds. I need this sentry gun to move. Since I'm waiting for it to move, I'm just going to shoot my gun to lure these guys over, so that maybe I can steal a key card just a little bit faster. Oh no! The defender's going to arrive, and I'm not going to be able to... not going to be able to take that guy's keycard. Alright, well, I'm just going to use the stealth shield, and that's just going to be the way that things go. Alright, now we can take this guy's keycard. You know, that could have been bad, but actually it was a very clever, totally planned, definitely not accidental play where I flashed myself to the sentry gun to shoot that guy with the sentry gun. Well done. Me. Totally intentional. Definitely not an accident. Definitely not completely unintentional. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Hopefully this stealth shield... Oh, no, it broke. They always break. Alright, looks like my good friend Jazz Origa is still going to be down there when the time comes to capture her, presumably. Jazz seems like... What's Jazz short for? Jessica? It seems like a female name. I'm actually going to leave Jazz Origa there for... No, wait, no. I need to just... Well, hopefully the window doesn't get knocked out. If it does, then it does, and that's just the way things go. Alright, we will stash this subverter grenade launcher. That's great. That's a great pickup. Unlock all level 3 doors. And I think I have the time to go grab this crate too. Hopefully that doesn't make me lose to Terin like it did on the monthly challenge. Damn you, Terin, and your crate skipping tendencies. Actually, I probably would have lost on the monthly challenge anyways. Whoa, what the heck? I think I wasted maybe like 1 extra second not flying directly perpendicular to the motion of the ship, but generally that's penny pinching. That really is not... There are other things that I can improve on before that will substantially increase my speed, I think. So that one went pretty well. I used all of my stealth shields, which was unfortunate, but I got some subverter devices, and I still have slipstreams. So, moving into this next mission, I think we are in good shape. I think I'll probably use the slipstream right away, even though I'll probably break it, just to run. I mean, it depends on the layout of the ship, but I think that having so many subverters, especially because this ship will probably have shields, will put me in a really good position. So, as I predicted, the bosses on this ship have shields. The other guards don't have shields, which frankly is a good thing, although it does mean that liberal use of subversion is not going to be as powerful. We have contractors, a tracker, and a jammer. I don't think my subverter devices had long range. Let me look. Long range subverter. Okay, so that means that I can actually subvert that tracker from far away, which will be quite convenient. Or if I line up, I can subvert a jamming device, which will crash everybody in the radius. This doesn't seem, especially with my slipstreams, it doesn't seem like this is going to be one where I grind out and like knock everybody out. It's probably going to be one where I run through. So I doubt that subverting a jamming device is going to be an especially useful strategy, but it's something to keep in mind. I have guards to kill, bosses to subvert and then kill or run by with the slipstream. The tracker's the real problem. Heavy reinforcements probably isn't going to be an issue unless I break my slipstreams early. This ship is probably going to be big. It has a glitch-proof hull, that's relevant. Serious guard kit, yeah. Non-lethal weapon required. I'm going to have to subvert the boss and then shoot him with my shoot gun that doesn't kill people. I've made the mistake before of just outright murdering my capture target, so that's something to keep in mind, because when things heat up on the ship, I usually forget the little details. One thing that... Oh, I have a key cloner. I forgot about that. One thing that I want to try and improve on is actually using all of my gadgets. Oh, it teleported me to the locked airlock. Can I key clone this level 4? No, I am too far away. I'm just going to have to settle for level 2, I believe. Is there a level 3? And it's also too far away, isn't it? Is that... Is it? Yeah, it's too far. Too far away. So close. So close. Just come a little bit closer, Guard Ladante. Oh, wait. Is Guard Ladante coming a little bit closer? No. Almost. I wasted a whole second doing that. So, really, pretty much irrelevant. The tracker is quite a ways away. Oh, a long ways away. Where is our enemy jammer? Looks like the jammer is somewhere up here probably, right? Oh yeah, the jammer's way up there. Wow, jammer, completely irrelevant. Tracker, going to be relevant at some point. Use my key cloner. It only had one use anyways, so it breaking doesn't bother me too much. Now I want to save a subverter use for the tracker, and I want to save a subverter use for the guard. So it would be very risky to try and save time by subverting a door rather than going for a key card. If we look at the fastest way, I have to do one hallway's worth of backtracking going this way, and I have to go one hallway's worth of backtracking going up. So really, it's probably better to just shoot this guy, yoink his keycard, and then grab the keycard from the terminal. I'll run through here with a slipstream, and I will subvert the tracker before it becomes a problem. Actually, I am taking a risk. I think the tracker is going to be in this big room by the time I get there if I run at normal speed. So I think I want to fire off the slipstream immediately, actually. So that's what I'm going to do. Yoink his keycard. Yoink from the terminal. We are successfully using Terin super speed hacks. Yoink this keycard. I want to not be seen. So these guys look like they're seeing me, so let's end that before it becomes an issue. These guys are looking at me now. Hopefully they don't see me. Let's fire off another slipstream and subvert this tracker. I really need that guy to not see me. Okay, alright. I wasn't even paying attention to the clauses for a hot minute, so... Now I can take his high velocity rifle. Although again, I want to not murder my capture target. That's something I've done before. Not looking to do it again. Because I don't want to murder my capture target, I'm worried about ending up in a room with Guard Cassiopeia. Because Guard Cassiopeia has a shield, and I can't do things about shields. So, in retrospect, I should have run into this right room and shot my gun to get Guard Cassiopeia over there, because I'm going to get the necessary key card here. And the sentry gun is aiming that way, so I don't want to go up like that. I can impact subverter grenade Guard Cassiopeia and this motley. It's fine. Everything's okay. I ran into my own subverter grenade. Again. You know, you'd think they would have designed these devices for people running super fast. There we go. It only took several tries. Oh, actually, I want to fire the... Ooh, I do not want... I want to deactivate the sentry gun, actually. I was thinking I could fire the high-velocity rifle to lure these people in here, but I'm going to need to go to the window and escape that way. Anyways, this is not a huge issue. Still have been seen 0 times, thank God. Let's subvert. Alright, I want to be careful, because I have a tendency to murder people sometimes. Oh shit, I need to knock out Essica Fornacis before she kills herself. Although, if she had seen me, then that would have been a disaster anyways, so... Getting one penalty is equivalent in my mind to losing the whole mission, when the goal is a perfect score. And now we're in good shape. Let's just high velocity shoot out the window to go a little bit faster. Alright, that mission went well. There were a few missteps mistakes, but nothing egregious. I was able to successfully make use of Terin super speed slipstream hacks for a little bit, go really fast with the ending momentum of the slipstream, so that was good. It's something that I am traditionally not the best at. Captured Essica Fornacis, and didn't get seen any number of times. 596, I think that's quite a good performance. Hopefully, I skipped the one crate. Oh, yes! Number 1 on the leaderboard. Above Terin. Oh, yes! Victory! What other names do I recognize? Well, Terin, the man, the myth, the legend. Mr. JM, Ned Stormfish, Turtles JBH. All of these are names that I recognize. I don't recognize any of these names, although they might have shown up. Traditionally, short names are less memorable for me. I don't see Reneko on here. I don't know if Reneko has done this daily yet. But yeah, this is looking quite good. I beat Terin. That's what's most important. I beat Terin by 15 seconds. I bet that, I don't remember where I picked up that extra slipstream, but I bet that if it was in a crate, Terin skipped the crate. That's what I think. Either that or, there was some sort of clearer path that I took, or maybe Terin, I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of moving parts a lot of the time, and I think that in general, we have pretty similar strategies. So, technically we have the same score, but my time is higher, and that's what's important. Feels really good to be in this situation. Hopefully, I can keep it up. I think that was a very well executed daily challenge, and I am glad that it turned out the way that it did. Good game. Is there anything else I had to say? I don't think so. This is Consultx signing off. Look at my liberations available. I have many.